Oh my god. Okay, you guys. Do you dare break the evil of the chain? Come back after the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Richard, with Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. And as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt. When it comes to chainsaws, ask a pro. For example, Leatherface, for example. Villain, Cannibal from Texas. Nothing cuts like a sawyer. So, what in the hell am I gonna do about today's review? Well, I'm just gonna review it. You ready? So before I start today's review, I want to shout out some new subscribers to the channel. In no particular order, let's welcome Joseph Yu, Denise B, Daniel 27, Linda Payton, Marcus Dale, Visited by Voices 1. That's Lauren, if anybody doesn't know. Possession Fiends. Luke Kills Laura. Reminiscent of old General Hospital days. I got that one. And Stamen Rogers. So you guys, welcome to Nightmares, Tears, Anyone. I'm Richard. I'm the crazy one that reads all this horror behind me. And then we talk about it. So, let's talk about what I just finished. Now, those of you that follow me on Goodreads, so many of you have already commented on my review. Yes, finally, a great read. I listened to this in all one sitting. Yes, I listened to it in a little over 6.5 hours, in 2 breaks, with a couple hours break between it because I had to. I was so unnerved by this book. This book actually gave me nightmares. No shit. I woke up in the middle of the night, screaming my eyes out. Yeah, it was just, it was so intense. So, let's get into the review. Now, this book has nothing supernatural about it. This book is just pure human evil. And the last really good one that I had read that quickly comes to mind is Michael Brent Collins' Strangers. Strangers fucked with my head bad. So, I am going to read, because I don't have the physical book, I listened to the audiobook. I am going to read the synopsis, or otherwise the back of the book. Now, this book came out in July of 2019, has 357 pages, and it says, "It's something parents do every morning. Rachel Klein drops her daughter off at the bus stop and heads into her day. But a cell phone call from an unknown number changes everything. It's a woman on the line, informing her that she has Kylie bound and gagged in her back seat, and the only way Rachel will see her daughter again is to follow her instructions exactly, pay a ransom, and find another child to abduct. This is no ordinary kidnapping. The caller is a mother herself whose son has been taken, and if Rachel doesn't do as she told, the boy will die. You are not the first, and you will certainly not be the last. Rachel is now part of the chain. An unending and ingenious scheme that turns victims into criminals and is making someone else very rich in the process. The rules are simple. The moral challenge is impossible. Find the money fast, find your victim, and then commit a horrible act you'd have thought yourself incapable of just 24 hours ago. But what the masterminds behind the chain know is that parents will do anything for their children. It turns out that kidnapping is only the beginning. Oh my God, you guys. If you have kids, which I basically know what it's like to have kids. I have over 30 nieces and nephews, 2 of them being great nephews that are I am extremely close to, just like they are my own kids. And of course, my niece Jennifer. Oh my God, you guys. I'm going to read to you what I wrote on my review. Intense, diabolical suspense and pure human evil. I listened to this in one sitting. Yes, one sitting with just a break. It is like Law and Order SUV on crack. Get ready with a nail file. You will need it, unless you chew your nails. Perfection in suspense thrillers. Why? Why had I not listened to this earlier than today? Where did Adrian McKinty come from? And when is he going to throw me over the edge again with some of the best scenes of suspense horror since The Bad Seed or Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? The writing in this novel is so well done that you would think this author had written over 100 books of this type. It is that good. It is no shit that good. A parent's most terrifying nightmare. Your child has just been abducted. You get a phone call with a voice saying that you must kidnap someone else's child and let them know, or your child will be murdered in the most violent of ways. Do you do it? Welcome to the chain. And get ready to be sleep disturbed for a while. Yes, this book made me wake in the middle of the night screaming and in sweat. I loved this book. And for me to love and recommend a suspense thriller is not very common. A very easy to award 5 screams. Oh my God, you guys. The book is so intense. When Rachel gets that phone call, it starts immediately on page 1. And this book never lets it up. It never lets you stop. Like I said, I listened to the audiobook. The narration was phenomenal, but the writing of this book is so intense. Like I said, I can't describe how over the edge you're going to be pushed. Now, you think, wow, this has been done so many times, but it took me back to memories of David Lippincott's Savage Ransom, and I have a copy of it right there. The book came out in the late 70s, and the book was so intense for its time. It was about people being kidnapped, and family members were mailed in these small boxes parts of the victim's body. And the family had to follow through with despicable means of paying this ransom, or they were going to continue to get bigger and bigger body parts. But Adrian McKinty takes this story in such a way and turns that corner that you are not expecting. Be ready for some of the most intense scenes of just extreme nail-biting suspense. Like I said, it's not supernatural in any way, but this book is terrifying. I could have easily given it 10 stars if I could have. I was a wreck when this book was over. And when you find out who is behind the chain, how it started, and where it's going to go, it's absolutely disgusting. It's so, in today's world of scams and hate and evil, this book, you could not read this book at a better time. So that is my review of Adrian McKinty's 2019 thriller, The Chain. I didn't want to give too much away because it would ruin it. I didn't want to tell you exactly what types of things happen in this book, who are the victims, but you guys just, I would listen to it. If you have Libby, look it up on Libby. It's on Libby. That's how I listen to it. Oh my God, you guys, it's just intense. Be ready. And if you have kids, take caution. It's very intense, and it's very mean, and it's very evil. And what Rachel has to do to try to get her child Kylie back is absolutely, I really don't know if I could do it, but I know I talked to Bruce about this last night, about our dog and cat. We don't have kids, but our dog and cat are just like our kids, and literally I think I would do anything to get Zero or Butters back. So yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I really don't want to ruin it. So you guys, once again, welcome to the new subscribers. And speaking of subscribing, if you love horror as much as I do, and if you love today's review, I would love a thumbs up. Please share the channel with your friends. Let's get those numbers over because I got a lot of really cool stuff to give away. I'm coming up on 200 subscribers, which I really am so proud of myself for doing on this second channel, because after I had to close the first channel down, I really didn't even know if I wanted to start another channel. But I love horror, and if you guys love horror as much as I do, hit that subscribe button right there and ring that bell for notifications of when I post another one. You guys take care. Have a wonderful week. It is Monday. We still have 4 days. Oscar nominations are coming up this weekend. I'm getting ready to do a couple movie reviews. I've watched a couple movies over the weekend that just, wow, I really want to talk about them and share them with you guys. So, you guys, that's me. I'm Richard. Pick up The Chain. It's absolutely terrifying. Loved it, you guys. I will see you. Take care. Be kind to others. And live your life like a book. Just don't turn that last page, because once you do, you guys, it's over. And have a great nightmare. I'm telling you what, if you've read The Chain, I would love to hear what you thought of it down below in the basement. And if you haven't and you want to, I would still love to hear what is scaring you guys now. So take care. I'm Richard. I'll see you in the next video, you guys. And as always, pick up a scary book. It's good for you. See you guys. And if you pick up that phone call, if you get a weird phone call and you don't know who the hell it is, don't answer it. That is unless your kid doesn't come home from school. If your kid doesn't come home from school, answer the fucking phone. Bye, you guys.